So you started making things and wanting to put them out into the world, and you throw it all up in an online store and it looks like a bit of a mess, and you're wondering why nobody's buying, and you don't quite know how to talk about your business. All of this is happening because you don't really know what your business stands for. What is your brand? What is your business all about? And why should people care? I'm going to talk about how to turn this around in today's episode and the process you need to go through to figure out what your business is all about and why people might fall in love with it. G'day there and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess Van Den. If you haven't been here before, welcome for the first time. I've been running my own successful handmade jewelry business, Ethereal, since 2008, and since 2013 I've been helping other makers like you and me work out how to have thriving, profitable handmade businesses. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. So I want to talk a bit about branding today, and a lot of the times when we talk about branding, often the first things that come to mind are the superficials, things like your colors, your fonts, your logo. And while all of these things are a part of the branding process, the most important thing is actually starting with the why of your business. What is your business about? Now, this might be difficult if you have like me, started from a place of, I've got this hobby I enjoy, I've just made some extra stuff, maybe I should try selling some, and just sort of throwing some stuff up in an online shop and going from there without much thought as to the bigger picture. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but if you do that and you never kind of take the next step, what you probably will find is your shop really won't capture people's attention. It won't say anything. People will just it'll just blend into the background of 1,000,001 other shops that are out there. If you want to be successful, generally speaking, you need to have a brand and a brand story, and you need to get clear about what your business is about and who you're serving with your business. This is another mistake I see a lot of beginner makers make, is you don't really know who your customer is or who you're talking to. So all of the stuff around your business, your copy, your photos, etc., it's all a bit of a mess really, and it doesn't really have any cohesion to it. So I want to talk today about, what is your business actually about? What are you trying to convey with your work, and who are you trying to speak to? So you've got to start with the foundations of your business. Now, this is something I talk about in depth in my Your Year to Thrive course over in the Thriver Circle. The whole first month of that course, it's a year-long course, talks about the foundations. Like, what's the why of your business? Why are you doing this? What are your core values? What's your ultimate goal? Asking yourself all these sorts of questions. And today I just want to focus in about what is it all about and why should people care about it? So why are you selling stuff? What's the reason that you went from, I just like making this stuff, to I'm going to now sell this stuff? What was it about your work that made you ready to make that leap? Was it that somebody else said it, you should sell this? Was it that you felt like there was a gap in the marketplace and something you could bring something unique? Was it that people were asking for what you're making? Have a think about where that impulse comes from to sell your stuff and why you're doing it. And then that's the time to turn and look at your own core values, because your core values, both your personal ones and your business ones, are going to really influence the direction you take your business in future and the decisions that you make. If you're really clear about the purpose of your business and the core values around your business, it makes decision making a lot easier in the long run, because it's much simpler when a decision comes up to go, okay, well, is that in alignment with what my business is about, why I'm doing it, and my core values? Yes or no? And if it's no, then it's an easy, I don't take that decision. So have a think about what your core values might be. For me, they're things like freedom, integrity, eco-mindedness, especially with my jewelry business. With Create and Thrive, I'm more about being, very down to earth, no BS. I don't make fake promises. I don't tell people fairy stories that everything's going to be perfect and wonderful if you just follow this 10-step plan to tell you the secrets of succeeding online. It doesn't work like that. That's nonsense. There's no quick fix. There's no pill that you can take to magically figure it all out. There's no simple solution. The way to be successful is to be consistent and to work hard and to just stick with it for enough time. That's really all it comes down to, and thinking about things and making the right decisions. So what are the core values that underlie your business and what you are all about, and therefore your products and your product development? What are the things that you care about, and what things do you think your ideal customers will care about? So once you're clear on the core values of your customers and your business, you can ask the following question, which is, how can I attract those people to my business? And this is when you start to think about your visual branding. Things like your photography and your photography style, your copy. So that's everything you write and say, your descriptions, your blog posts, your social media, all of those things are your copy. And also your visual branding, so your colors, your fonts, logo, the photo of you that you choose, all of those sorts of things. And all of those elements are how you tell the story of your brand and hopefully catch the attention of your ideal customer. Because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to stand out in the crowd. You want to be memorable to the right people. You want your brand story and your visual branding to stick in the mind of those people who are your ideal customer, because when they think about buying something that you make, you want them to remember you and go, oh yeah, that person who does the thing that I want to go buy from them because I like their vibe. I like the brand that they put out there. I like the story they tell. I like how their products look and how they represent them through their photography, etc. So that's the kind of surface level that communicates to your customer. But it's really important that you have that foundation underneath, those foundations deep into the ground, so that you have something to rest that upon, so it doesn't just float around on a sandy foundation and fall over because you don't really know what your business is about or who you're trying to talk to. And that's what I see a lot of my students struggling with, is not having any idea about this branding, this like top level branding stuff, like what sort of language to use and what sort of colors and fonts and whatnot, because they really don't understand what their business is about, what the purpose of it is, what the core values are, and therefore who it is serving and what they resonate with and care about. And that is what you want to be doing so that you can create a brand that stands out in the crowd. If you enjoyed this, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future videos about how to create a thriving and profitable handmade business. I'll be back again soon with another video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.